There are 4 principles given in psychology which are related to this particular disorder. The first principle is known as psychoanalytical theory, which tells you that anxiety happens because of some unrepressed thoughts and urges which never came into picture into your conscious memory. So these are related to your unconscious emotions and thought. So for example, I told you before, a girl who was not able to speak out, right, in front of the parents. She was very submissive. She was never told to be independent. Now that girl became a victim of panic disorder because that got converted into physical symptoms of panic disorder, right? One more example is that you fear your negative emotions, your anger. So let's say you start fearing knives because knives are a symbol of your anger. You have fear of height, but that might be a pre-assumption of your suicide thoughts. If I am having suicidal thoughts, I would never go to a place where I think I can jump, let's say. That creates a phobia or anxiety of heights. So psychoanalysis theory says it is in your childhood, it is in your trauma, it is in your past or unconscious memory that you are facing anxiety disorders. Second thought says that it is all wrong. It's not in the past, it is in the present moment. That's called behaviorist approach or behaviorism approach. In behaviorism approaches, people say that we have learned this behavior of anxiety. So for example, if I have a very traumatic incident of drowning for the first time when I tried swimming, I will have this phobia of not going to swimming next time, right? If I had a childhood where I was always beaten to express my emotions and feelings, so I would never be able to express myself, right? So that is the behaviorism part where we are learning from a conditioned response. In a day-to-day life, for example, let's say you are working in a very toxic job, right? And you are using Teams software. So if you all remember the Teams sound, so what happens, that sounds becomes the anxiety. Because in the past meeting, from the same sound, I was humiliated by my boss, I was told multiple things that created anxiety in me. Now when I listen to the sound of Teams meeting again, that creates that anxiety in my mind. So you have learned those behaviors from the present situation. That's what is given by behaviorist approach.